Alright, let's have a gander. What do we got here? Hello Tyrians, my name is Chun Hong Fun, game designer. Is this a new guy? I've never heard that name. Game designer, systems team here at Revenant. Expanded weapon proficiencies, bring new skills, professions, and we got a new weapon too. Let's have a gander at this little thing here. Oh yeah, we've got a black lion weapon skin going on. Oh dude, hold on. He's got a shield with it. Oh yeah. What is that? What is that shit? Scepter shield. I told ya. Alrighty, don't cross the streams. Revenants wield scepters in an unorthodox way that is unique to their profession. Oh, this sounds so cool. Well, I just lost my fucking... having observed the cryptus in battle, they draw upon their ability to connect individuals together using the scepter as a conduit. What on earth does that mean? They use this conduit to channel energies between targets, strengthening allies and debilitating enemies. So it sounds like this is the unique aspect of this weapon. A little bit of a theme that we seem to have been seeing with these new weapons is they're not just a new weapon. They're kind of like I think Teapot said it well in Tea Time. They're like an elite spec light. They all have like this this additional mechanic or energy mechanic or something like that. They've got something else, which is very interesting. I've been interested to find out what Revenant's scepter is going to be like ever since we've discovered that most of the new weapons share this theme. So it looks like this is this might be that. So a conduit that channels energy between targets, which seems to both strengthen enemies and debilitate foes. So another theme that seems to be popping up with the new weapons is they're very hybrid. You can sort of use them with multiple builds. So it's like support and damage, perhaps. Alright. Revenant's auto attack chain projects a concentrated stream of energy from the tip of the scepter. That sounds potentially ranged. Which they wield like a blade. Well, that was that thing that we saw before, I think. And swing in a wide arc, damaging multiple enemies. Okay, so that sounds melee. The first attack, Serene Strike, is a simple melee slice. The follow-up attack will grant might. Yeah, this is replacing fucking mace for sure, dude. So might is just going to be on the auto attack chain then. So the second auto attack is going to be might. I keep losing my spot when I alt tab. Melee slice. Motivating wheel, third strike of the auto attack chain, which cleaves enemies in a 360-degree radius and applies barrier. Oh my god, dude! Heal Herald is just getting everything. It's got Aegis, it's got barrier now. They just ain't it loves Herald. They keep fucking giving it shit. Just keeps getting buffed. Barrier on your auto attack. That's so easy. Barrier on the auto attack and might. Oh my god, this sounds so cool. The second skill, Blossoming Aura, infuses an enemy target with the energy of the mist, dealing damage over time. Conditions. After a delay, the energy explodes outward, damaging the enemy and granting barrier again. More barrier. Dude, what? Dude, this sounds too good. Maybe it must be like a tiny little bit of barrier. Heal Herald now has like Aegis and barrier. It's already really good without that. It's it's just going to be the best healing build in the game. It has to be like, it must be a really small amount of barrier. Surely. Surely. Strengthened by repeatedly striking enemy with auto attacks, causing the final explosion to deal damage, grant additional barrier to allies. It can be cast at range. If you want to maximize the second effect, you'll need to get in your enemy's faces. So it's a melee weapon with potential to do some stuff at range if like absolutely required. It sounds like it's just going to be best to do it in melee. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's a melee weapon. I mean, a ranged weapon. It is a melee weapon, which is fine. I wasn't expecting it to be ranged. I just wanted it to be ranged because Revenant just doesn't have any 1200 range weapons that I like. The only one is Hammer, and I just do not like Hammer. I kind of want them to do just a complete overhaul of Hammer, to be honest. I don't think they will, but yeah, it's just by far my least favorite Revenant weapon. What else we got? Finally, Otherworldly Bond is an upkeep. What? An upkeep skill, like a Herald upkeep skill, on a mace. Interesting. I mean, not on a mace, scepter, but on a weapon, a main hand weapon. Weird. So, wait, have we got all 3 skills then? Most other weapons, they just sort of briefly go over like a skill or 2. Scepter is going to be main hand, so it's going to have 3 skills. We've just basically got everything. They're telling us about all 3 skills. That's cool. It's an upkeep skill that creates a spiritual tether between you and your target. The tether has differing effects based on whether the target is an ally or an enemy. That sounds really interesting. I'm very happy with this. I'm trying to play the game at the same time here. When used on an ally, the tether continually grants might. Wait, so it's just like the... Oh, hold on. See if I can not die here. So it's just like this on Herald. Facet of Strength, continuously pulse might. Well, similar to that, I guess. Keep getting killed. I'm going to go a little bit further away, yeah. I'm going to leech for a bit. When enemies tether, the target will be inflicted with vulnerability. Nice, nice. And take additional strike damage from the Revenant. I just got killed again. Keep thinking I'm far enough away to be safe. Big mistake, buddy. I can't wait to see Teapot's reaction to this as well. You guys better be watching Teapot's daily videos on these new weapons. He's got a lot more game knowledge than I do, and especially with, you know, classes other than Revenant. So it's always interesting to see his takes on them. Oh, I just swapped to my staff there. Tether can be manually broken with the accompanying follow-up skills to deactivate it. Interesting. The tether. So, maybe something like the Jalis tether. Automatically break if you move too far away as well. And auto-attacking causes the effects of the tether to strengthen. So it's, yeah, it's again, it's like more than just a new weapon. It's like this new mechanic. You, the skills of the weapon change depending on your actions. It's very active. Like you can choose to spam these skills, or you can choose to do some more auto-attacking. By the sounds of it. Very interesting. Otherworldly bond. But that's not all. When the tether reaches maximum strength, the Revenant gains a new follow-up skill. What? Gains a new skill? What do you mean a new skill? Where's that skill going to go? Is it going to replace one of the 3 of the scepter? Dude, it sounds so fun. It sounds like it's going to fulfill that gap for like the main hand for Heal Herald, but it's not going to be just a healing weapon. It's going to be like, you could probably run it with like quick DPS Herald, fucking pretty much anything by the sounds of it, if it's got good stats. Sounds very, very flexible, you know? So a new follow-up skill called Otherworldly Attraction. The allied version allows Revenant to shadow step to the tethered target. Isn't that a thief skill? Do we have shadow step? I guess there's something similar to shadow step in assassin stance. You can like teleport to the enemy. If I can swap this out. Phase traversal is kind of like a shadow step, eh? Shadow step to the tethered target, granting barrier again to allies around them. Enemies targeted instead pulls. Oh, hold on. This is allied. So you shadow step to the ally. Oh. And then when it's an enemy, it pulls them to you while applying vulnerability. Some more vulnerability. So you can shadow step to an ally by what is it? So you would have to activate the tether, which is from one of the skills, right? And then auto attack in order to create the stacks of strength or whatever. Is that? I think that's what I'm getting from this. How do you decide which ally it tethers? That's what I'm thinking. Man, that is so interesting. I'm so happy with this. I'm gonna watch this video again in just a moment. We've got a bit of downtime coming when we wait for the wall to go. Oh, it's already... I've leeched long enough that we are now in the downtime already. Alright, I'm watching this video again. Yeah, yep. That looks fucking sick. So there's that sword thing. It's like a... It's like an energy sword that comes out of the scepter. That's so cool, man. Playback speed, 0.75. So... I'm trying to see if I can see the tether. Doesn't seem like it. It's like a really big, long Revenant juice, energy, magic, Revenant magic sword. It's like a lightsaber, but instead of light, it's like the Revenant magic that creates the blade. Such an interesting idea. I was like expecting it to be like kind of like a magical wand, you know, scepter. But no, it's like a handle where the actual weapon is created from your Revenantness.